Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's time for another announcement video. This time it's Arrow Video's April's releases. So let's jump in and have a look and see what they have in store. We will start with US Canadian release only, Heart of Dragon. This was released by 88 Films in the UK and was probably one of my least favourite Jackie Chan titles. I guess I just didn't like Sammo Hung a lot in this film. Lifelong friends since they met as boys at the Peking Opera School, Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung conquered the Hong Kong film industry side by side in the 70s and 80s. Tat is a hotshot cop with more stresses than he can bear. If he's not on the verge of getting beat up on his day job, he's looking out for his mentally handicapped brother Dodo, who needs constant supervision in case his naive, kind nature gets taken advantage of. Tat wants nothing more to do than to escape his obligations and see the world. But when Dodo accidentally winds up in the line of fire, Tat must run into danger and make the ultimate sacrifice to save his brother. It's a 2K restoration by Fortune Star. You get two presentations of the film, 91-minute Hong Kong theatrical cut and the 99-minute extended Japanese cut. Original lossless Cantonese and English mono audio on both cuts, plus Mandarin on the theatrical cut and Cantonese with alternate score on the extended cut. You get optional English subtitles for both cuts, brand new commentaries by Frank Jeng and F.J. DeSanto on the extended cut, the making of the first mission and the first mission pre-release event, two extended featurettes made to promote the Japanese release. Archival interview with Jackie Chan, archival interview with Rocky Lai, two archive interviews with director star Sammo Hung, archival interview with cinematographer, alternate English credits as the first mission, trailer gallery, image gallery and reversible sleeve, and a booklet for the first pressing. Now this also comes with a secondary cover with the title First Mission. That's if you're interested to that. Next up, we have The Assassination Bureau, which is a movie that I utterly love. It's fantastic. London, 1908, when feisty journalist and women's rights campaigner Sonia Winter uncovers the headquarters of the Assassination Bureau Limited, a clandestine enterprise that has existed for decades by bumping off the rich and powerful, but only if there's a good moral reason for it. She sets on a path of putting an end to its activities. Bankrolled by her press baron boss, Lord Bostwick, she commissions the organisation to undertake the assassination of its very own chairman, Ivan Dragomilov. Being the gentleman that he is, Dragomilov responds to the assignment with glee, challenging his fellow board members to complete the contract, only they'll have to catch him first. It's a Blu-ray presentation, original lossless English mono audio, optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, brand new commentary with authors Sean Hogan and Kim Newman, right film, wrong time, a 30-minute appreciation by critic, broadcaster and cultural historian Matthew Sweet, original trailer, image gallery, reversible sleeve. This is a US-only title and this movie is fantastic. I love it. Discovered it in the TV years ago and I've loved it ever since. It's a really good, solid film. Next up, we have Lover's Lane. This is an Arrow exclusive slipcover, and here is the regular one. A steamy secret tryst that was brutally cut short on Valentine's Day, an unlucky 13 years ago, comes back to haunt the teens who linger around the Lover's Lane where the double slaying took place. The county sheriff, Tom Anderson, has just come to terms with the fact that it was his wife who died in another man's car on that fateful night. His daughter, Mandy, who was a 4-year-old and saw her mother's corpse carried away from the scene, has a different take on things. It doesn't help that her classmate, Michael, lost his father to the same hook-handed homicidal maniac in that night's incident. To cap it all off, as another Valentine's Day comes round, reports come through that the man arrested as the Hook has just bust out of the asylum. It's a brand new 2K restoration from a 4K scan of the original camera negative. It's a 1080p Blu-ray presentation. You get two versions of the film, the widescreen version and the full frame version. Original lossless stereo audio on both versions. English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Brand new audio commentary with the writer-producer Jeff Miller and Rory Veal. Screaming Teens, The Legacy of Lover's Lane. Original trailers, image gallery, reversible sleeve, and illustrated collector's booklet. Now, I've never heard of this movie, but the synopsis makes it sound like it's something that's right up my alley. So, I really need anyone that's seen this to let me know about it, because I am, for the first time in a while, really interested in picking up this Arrow release as soon as it is released. So please let me know. Is it something I'm going to love? Something I'm going to hate? Do you know anything about the production or the film? Please let me know in that comment box below. And finally, we have Naked Lunch, limited edition 4K Ultra HD. Former junkie William Lee makes ends meet as an exterminator, but when he and his wife Joan discover the hallucinatory properties of the powder he uses to kill bugs, they become hooked and their world is changed forever. Insects speak, typewriters mutate and talk, interdimensional beings reveal themselves, identities fracture and blur. Nothing and no one is quite what it seems. When Bill, under the influence of drugs or the bugs, have begun talking to him, shoots his wife, he flees to Interzone at once, a place and a state of mind where things only get stranger. This is a new 4K restoration from the original camera negative, overseen by the director of photography and approved by David Cronenberg. It's a 4K Blu-ray presentation in Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible. Original lossless 2.0 and 5.1 audio options. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Audio commentary by director David Cronenberg. New commentary by film historian Jack Sargent and screenwriter Graham Duff. Naked Attraction, the new interview with the legendary producer Jeremy Thomas. Exterminate All Rational Thought, new interview with the star Peter Weller. Peter Szysinski on The Naked Lunch, a new interview with the celebrated director of photography. Naked Flesh, an interview with special effects artist Chris Wallace. A Ballad for Burroughs, a new interview with composer Howard Shore. Tony Raines on Burroughs, a new interview with the renowned writer-critic. David Huckvale on Naked Lunch, a new interview taking a closer look at one of Shore's most unusual film scores. A Ticket to the Interzone, new visual essay by critic David Cairns. Naked Making Lunch, archival making-of documentary directed by Chris Rodley, presented in a new scan from the director's personal 16mm print, and viewable with a new audio interview with Rodley discussing his connection to Cronenberg in the process of making Naked Lunch. Concept Art Gallery, a collection of drawings. Theatrical trailer, image gallery, reversible sleeve, double-sided poster, 6 art cards, 80-page, perfect bound collector's book. This is a terrific release. This is one that I'm super looking forward to. I love Naked Lunch. It is a title that I will definitely pick up. Just which version, I don't know. Because you get this original artwork slipcase version. And if you want, you can just get the Blu-ray, which is £5 cheaper than the 4K UHD. Finally, I thought I was done, but I forgot all about Sonny Chiba. How dare I? The first film to receive an X rating in the US purely on account of its violence, the Street Fighter sees Tsurugi embroiled in a game of double and triple crosses involving both local and foreign mafia gangs when he's hired to kidnap Sari, the beautiful heiress daughter of recently deceased oil tycoon. In Return of Street Fighter, Chikuri uncovers an extortion racket behind the construction of a new karate dojo and a shadowy cabal whose reach stretches across the whole of Asia. In the Street Fighter's Last Revenge, Chiba is joined by Toei star Riko Ike, and Tsurugi goes hand-to-hand against an ambitious public prosecutor with his own fists of fury over evidence of a corporate cover-up involving a chemical spillage. Brand new 2K restorations of the Street Fighter the return of Street Fighter from 2K scans of the original negatives, newly remastered HD presentation of the Street Fighter's Last Revenge. It's a Blu-ray presentation, original lossless mono audio and English versions for all 3 films, optional English subtitles for the Japanese soundtracks, and optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing for the English soundtracks, and reversible sleeve. Disc 1, the Street Fighter, got a new commentary by Andrew Heskins and James Mudge. Street Fighting Man, a 30-minute interview with Sonny Chiba. Cutting Moments, interview with director Jack Shoulder discussing his role he created in creating the legendary Sonny Chiba. Original Japanese and US theatrical trailers. Disc 2, Return of the Street Fighter, has got commentary by Jonathan Clements, author of A Brief History of Martial Arts. Original Japanese theatrical trailer, US teaser, and an image gallery. And Disc 3, The Street Fighter's Last Revenge, is a Blu-ray presentation, original Japanese and US theatrical trailers, and an image gallery. Definitely getting this. Looking forward to retiring my old DVDs. I love the Street Fighter trilogy. I can't wait to see it in some of these remastered versions. It's well worth picking up. So if we look at this month, I think it's one of the strongest months Arrow has had in a long while. Lover's Lane, you lovely people out there are going to tell me whether this is worth picking up or not. The Street Fighter, absolutely 100%. I am getting this. The Assassination Bureau is a terrific film, and I highly recommend it. Heart of Dragon is one that I wasn't overly keen on. But if you like Jackie Chan, well worth picking up. We've got the Naked Lunch 4K, which again, I will be picking up as well. Great. Fantastic. A terrific month all round from Arrow. They've done well this month, and yeah, gave me some food for thought and some time to sort out my finances to figure out what I'm going to get immediately. Hopefully you guys can let me know about Lover's Lane, Street Fighter, absolutely, Naked Lunch, absolutely. What did you think of these announcements? Did you think they were better than they have been? Are you excited for these releases? What are you picking up? Let me know in the comment box below, and we can have a little discussion about some of these titles as well. Remember, I really need to know about Lover's Lane, so let me know about that. Don't forget to hit the like button because it helps these videos. There's more content up here if you want to see more of my stuff. And in the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program, manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on ManVFilm.